Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Rafiuddin Ali. I am PMP ATP trainer. So I took training for Melanie. So congratulations, Melanie, for achieving PMP with all above target. Okay. So
You
let me record your journey and share with all the PMP aspirants so that they should be they should get inspired and they should get benefit from your journey. Okay. So let me start with your uh, sheet, like the exam sheet, like what you shared to me, the PMP. First, we'll okay. Let me share my screen. First of all, I think I am not able to share my screen. Okay, yeah. So you shared me your certificate with me. So this is your certificate, I believe, right? So you got passed on 18th November, just few days back. Okay. So very
yeah,
much congratulate on this achievement, and I am very much
you
confident like this PMP certificate will help you to enhance your project management career. Okay. So this will definitely help you to enhance your project management career. And apart from that, you can keep on attempting interviews in future so that you can get a better project management job, like based on your skill set, if you are not happy with the current job. So this is your exam sheet, all which you have shared to me. So you obtain above target in people, process, and business environment domain. That is very excellent, actually. So a very great achievement from your end. Okay. So this is all about target. So it's very good, actually. So I'm very happy that like I took one-on-one training session with you, and you was very much attentive in sessions, and I see you was a practically oriented person, so you was able to grasp things easily. Okay, so that is very great, actually. So let me just
actually there is something like another sheet that I can download also from PMP. It's not like the answers, but more about like it listed there like the concept, the whole
okay.
concept of
So
the
yeah,
exam. I
so
will down.
yeah, can you please share your experience and what the like the current PMP aspirant should follow in order to achieve the PMP and in order to excel in the project management career? Just share the tips and tricks they need to follow, like as you were saying.
Yeah. Start from the beginning. As you know, I have a very long journey for this PMP
Yeah, yeah,
because I
truly.
took a year ago, but after the training it's like after like last year I took the training but I didn't take the exam.
Correct, I
Like
understood.
I felt that I didn't need to take the exam. I thought that only the training was enough.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this year luckily you pushed me to like really take this exam, like
Thank
reflect
you.
what I
Yeah,
learned. Yeah, and because really, like I didn't think that I should need the exam. Like so, but it's good that you really pushed me
yeah. Thank you.
to review. And yeah, luckily I got into my feet like like all the videos that our recorded sessions, they were really helpful. And the
Nice, nice.
mock exams are like, yeah, excellent, because
So you went to the
it's
mock exam from my side, refuedinalvi.com. All the
yeah,
mock exams you went to. Session-wise quizzes also, I
yeah,
think, was helpful to you while preparing, right? Yeah.
very helpful. While we were
Nice.
doing the training, we were doing a lot of mock exams, right? And
Yeah.
mock exams were summary of like you really get to practice
Nice,
like
nice.
how to
Yeah.
read fast, how to look for the keywords so that you don't take too long in one question.
That's true. Yeah.
So they really help a lot, because when you read like a whole book, of course, like it's hard, like especially
Yeah,
for
it will
me
take
that
too much
I'm
time to understand thing, and you don't have that much time in this world to
yes,
go through the entire
mm,
book. That's true.
especially that I'm like always like very busy at work and all of that. So for those who are really busy, like really mock exams are very helpful, like everything that
Nice, nice to know
you
about that.
do.
Yeah. So my
And
recommendation is people once they pass this PMP exam, they should build their career in project management. Like they should
and
actually try to adapt a new project, and they should actually try to get let's say example, now they are in just I am giving example pay scale. let's say now you're working in Qatar, let's say your pay scale in between 10 to 15 QR. So your pay scale should rise from 15 QR to like 25 QR, in between something. So you should get benefited in amount of payment also, as well as you should get better job also. That is main intention actually.
Yeah, because when I passed the exams, a lot of people messaged me, like some of them project managers already, like I mean,
Nice.
like and they were like saying how like like they were really surprised. They were really surprised, and some of them, they didn't take the exam yet. So
Correct, that's true.
they
Yeah.
asked for like recommendations, and of course I recommended you. I give out the
Nice, nice.
numbers.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot. It was very
And
nice
so
of you actually. Yeah.
so anyway, it was really good, like because I didn't realize it before that I was already familiar with the concept, because I was like doing it all along. Like I mean, because during the exam, it's more about what you should actually do as project manager. It's more about managing conflicts.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
really that, like they will give you the questions are very long, the
Mm-hmm.
answers are very long. So you
Okay.
would really I mean, normally you would really take time to answer it, but if you actually had experience with that, like you're actually managing conflicts, you're
Correct.
actually solving
So the
in a
practical
project.
experience, what he was doing in your current project also helped you a lot. Okay, I understand.
It helped me a lot. It helped me a lot because, for example, there is a question: what
Mm-hmm.
you should do. For example, one team member is not performing well. There is a list of 1, 2, 3 ABCD.
Mm-hmm.
First, what do you should, for example, talk to the team member first. Second step, talk to the team leader first. Talk to the HR manager first. Talk to the project owner. So there
Mm-hmm.
are a list of steps. Now, of course, the first step is to talk to the team member who is not performing well, right?
Yeah,
The
correct.
next question, similar question like that, but they will remove the correct answer. So the second best answer, that will be the answer.
Ah, okay, okay,
So
got it.
it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky.
Correct, correct.
Like yeah, you will think that, oh yeah, I already answered this, so you will answer fast in the next one. But it's a trick. It's a trick. You should answer the next best option.
Uh-huh.
So they will
So,
trick you in a lot of
so you was eliminating the wrong answers and focusing on choosing the right answer that way, like
yeah, yeah.
that way.
It
Okay.
should eliminate the because you should eliminate like many questions is that it will appear as if all the answers are correct,
Correct, correct.
but
That
there is
happens with the PMP exam. Correct, that's true.
yes,
Yeah.
there is the answer, like the best option, the best possible option. And when you're a project manager, you're presented with four options that are all good, that are all correct, but you should
Correct,
choose which will give you like a faster result,
correct.
like that,
So
faster and a more
more questions from people domain, process, or business environment. Like how you felt like exam
uh,
balance,
uh, because it's more about schedule.
schedule
Yeah, more
management.
about
Okay, you got more
yeah,
questions from schedule management. Okay.
yeah, because it's really one of the most difficult tasks that a project is facing, the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
because you know most projects, they don't really attain the correct schedule, right? Like
Uh-huh.
most projects is really difficult, like especially construction, it's very difficult to have that, to attain
Okay.
the schedule.
How about the
You have
quality
all
management and this scope management and from like communication management? Like how the
no,
questions?
more about communications management. It's
Communication
really more
management.
about,
Okay.
yeah,
Communication
more about
management. Okay.
how will communicate the conflicts and the problems that you are facing. And
Okay. With
it's really
conflict
more
management.
it's more about agile. I think 80% of the questions are about agile, not
Uh,
construction, not yeah, because the work questions about, it's more about remote working, remote access. Like it's really very present in the exam, this remote working, which is
Uh-huh.
exactly what I like doing in the projects that I've been handling right now. So it's more about remote working and the challenges that you're facing when all your teams are working remotely.
Okay.
So like how you will push them to work, how you will push them to reach the target when all of them are working remotely. And it's difficult, right? Like when everyone is
So you got any
working remote.
calculation question in the exam? Any calculation formula
No,
based question? No,
at
right?
all.
Okay.
No
That's why
calculation.
in
So
my training, I don't recommend people to go to give more time in calculation based question. Just what I recommend is go
yeah.
through more of agile concept, go through more
Mm,
communication management, go through more in detail regarding this people domain, like more
mm.
of process. Also, if you want to go through, just go through like based on like whatever it is mentioned in the. Did you revise student guide multiple time? What is shared
Uh,
student guide?
what?
Student guide
Student
from
guide?
yeah.
Yeah. I read it. But I didn't focus on it that much. I'm more into the mock exams.
Mock
And
exams, okay. So mock exams.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
mock exams was very helpful for you. Like you saw
Yeah.
how many mock exams in total? Like one or two or three, four, five, and any number approximately.
Uh,
You had 180
it,
mock questions. Like you did like 2 or 3 times, or like what exactly was your
yeah.
strategy
I,
basically?
most of the time whenever I'm studying, like
Mhm.
whenever I'm reviewing, I would go through one mock exam.
One mock exam.
So
Okay,
every
nice, nice. Uh,
at least I should have one mock exam every time I would study.
so you're scoring
So
above 17 mock approximately, above 70%, something like that.
yeah.
Nice.
I was yeah.
Okay. So just
And also
so that is one
yeah, and
benchmark.
it's
Like if
more
you are scoring above 70, you are almost prepared for the PMP exam.
yeah. But it's more about really understanding the concept and not just
Okay, understanding the
memorizing. Like
concept. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Like
understanding,
you have to
like yeah.
understand the concept, then only if any other question can come in the exam, you should be able to answer it correctly. That's true.
Because if you don't really, and it's not like about memorizing, it's understanding the concept by heart.
That's true. Yeah,
Like when you
yeah.
like you don't need to remember anything. You know it. You know what you should do. You
Correct,
know
correct. That's
what
true.
you should are presented with a difficult situation. So it's more about give like, and there are also many questions about having the feedback of stakeholders. Like for example, you will create one video that should be present, like one project. When you create some project that depends on the viewers feedback,
Mhm.
and on the feedback, if the feedback is not good, you will have to change that. Like it
Okay.
will you have to repeat that. So more questions about these things, like how you will change it when it's like it's not in the design. This is not what had been agreed upon in the project charter,
Mhm.
but then the feedback of that is not good, and your viewers or your clients are having a different reaction to what the project that you presented. You should be able to adapt it, like change the like revise it.
Mhm.
You should be able to do that, like and you will be presented with questions and how you will do that if like, because there is change register, right? Like you will have to
Okay, you got
change
questions
a
from
lot.
change management as well, more, I think. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So it's more about, it's not like, because in construction what everything is fixed, right? Whatever is in the contract, you should follow it. But in agile, you will keep revising things.
Correct, correct. Yeah, we
Depends
need to
on.
keep on changing the thing based on the
Yeah,
requirements. Yeah, yeah.
yes. So
So
yeah,
based on the
because what's in.
customer feedback, we keep on changing the things. That's true.
Yes,
And
yes.
how
So
about time? How you manage first 60 question? How much time you took?
I tried to divide it, because
Mhm.
there is 10 minute break per
So
there
first
are
60
180.
question, yeah, total 180
What
question. First 60 question, how much time you took actually initially?
Because it's 4.5 hours,
Mhm.
which is how many minutes times
Totally, this is
yeah,
actually, yeah, somewhere around 4 hours
yeah,
approximately.
4 hours, 270 minutes. And the 10 minutes break in between, the 10 minutes break, it's not included. So
Correct, correct, yeah.
um yeah, you will divide each 60 questions, you should have at least 90 minutes. You should
Okay,
divide it
maximum.
by that.
Okay, you divided like that. Like you do not took more
Yeah.
than 90 minutes
So,
for first 60 questions, something like that. Maximum
mm,
is like 90. You did not took more than
I
90 minutes for the first 60 question. That was the
yeah,
maximum.
because there is a time on the screen. I keep on looking at that. Like I'm
Okay.
checking the time
Mhm.
because you need to find at least like maximum, like in each question should be like it should not take longer than 1.5 minutes per
Yeah, if you
question.
divide 90,
But
90, 90, it will become like 270 minutes, as you said.
yeah. But the thing is, there are also easy questions. So if the question is easy, answer right away, so that you
Correct,
have
correct.
time for other
Difficult question.
difficult.
If you, for easy questions, you might answer in maybe 5 seconds. For difficult, you can take
Mm,
maybe 2 minutes also. Depends on the question actually.
exactly. And you can flag, like you can highlight, you can flag the items that are like you think are difficult, and at the end of the 60 questions, you can go back to that.
Okay, yeah. So difficult
So.
question, you just flag it and you review it at the end and you mark it based on your strategy.
Mm,
Okay.
mm. And the whole all throughout the exam, because I did it at home, so they were really strict in checking out the surroundings.
Oh,
You
you did,
should
you
be
took it
alone.
from, oh, you took it from home. That is very challenging actually. They will ask you to
Yeah,
show you the room, everything. So it's like way tough.
I, you should be alone. They will check it from back, front,
Correct, correct.
and,
Personally, I
and they
recommend
will.
to take it from like center. Personally, I ask
Mm,
student to take it from center because they can relax, they can go to
mm.
center, something like that.
And then you need remove everything on your table. No
Correct,
phone,
correct.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And like even during the break, even during the 10 minutes break, the camera is on you. So if you're going to like
That's true. Yeah, it's challenging
get food, or
actually. Yeah,
you should never be like out of sight, except of course when you're inside the toilet. But all throughout this 10 minutes break, it's you're still being recorded.
okay.
So they're really strict with that. They're really
Yeah, yeah.
strict.
It is
And
little challenging actually if you're taking from
it,
home.
uh,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
I understand actually. Because
yeah,
at
but
COVID time, I was taking some other exam from home, not PMP, but I was facing
mm,
challenge because they are asking me to show the room. It's little bit headache sometimes. I understand.
and if you're with the family, you cannot do that because of course the kids are, like
Yeah,
passing by.
yeah,
Cannot
yeah.
be.
It's very
It cannot.
challenging. Yeah, yeah. They had to.
Uh,
It's better to take from center. Okay, anyhow, it's done for
mm,
you, so no problem.
mm,
Okay, not a problem.
like
So, and what you want to do now? Like how you want to take this PMP certificate and how you can enhance your career. That is also an important step because many people I have seen
uh,
they are done PMP certificate and they keep the certificate like this only. It should not be the case. What I recommend
mm,
to you is utilize this certificate to the best possible advantage. Means you need to look
mm,
for if you're happy with current job, that's okay. But if you're not happy, maybe you can look for better opportunity, or you have to utilize this properly. So you
mm.
need to look for
Now,
maybe not now, maybe after first, few months or some time, you should utilize this certificate to get a better opportunity, or you should enhance your career. That is very important.
yeah, actually the now when before I passed the exam, I got like some promotion at work.
Oh, nice,
So
nice. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
so it's yeah, and so what happened was like I was already thinking that like I could apply somewhere, but oh yeah, I think this is a very good for me to, I mean, to renegotiate my
Yeah, yeah.
salary
You should actually
or provide.
definitely use this certificate and these skills and knowledge, whatever you obtain, to your advantage. Means this will
Mm,
this is actually a career changing certificate. Basically, what
yeah,
if you are having the right knowledge and experience along with this certificate, definitely you it will help you to enhance your career. That is very important.
mm. And if you plan to migrate somewhere, Canada, US, they said this certificate, it's very important. It's
That's
like
true.
really
Yeah, I
a
have seen that. This certificate is like foundation, is very much essential actually. PMP certificate, what I have seen is like if you do other certificate or not is up to you, like based on your time or based on, but this is mandatory.
That's why,
At least this certificate
yeah,
is
that's why
mandatory. Yeah.
the exam, and many people message me which are already project managers, like they were not taking the exam because they are already project managers, but they asked about this because they wanna, like, if they wanna migrate, like they want to
That's
migrate
true.
to Canada. And they said that it's very important, and they asked me, they keep on asking me actually, how was it, like
And
how we will do it, how.
what you do is you continuously try to be in touch with subject also. Like if you want to you have to renew the PDUs, right? What you can do is
Mm,
continuously you can become PMI member. You can attend the recorded webinars, and you can put the
mm,
PDUs whenever you have time. So like that you can gain the knowledge also. At the same time you can put the PDUs also like that. So you can renew the
mm.
PDUs like that.
No, I really enjoyed the exam because it felt so I mean, like, it's so related to what I'm doing, and
Nice, nice.
like
So
I
it's
continuously be in touch with this project management thing,
nice.
the
So your
trainings, and
practical knowledge was very useful, I think. So get pass
yes,
this
like
exam, correct?
the
Yeah.
knowledge continues, because, as you know, agile, it's also a continuously revising, being revised, like the agile,
That's true.
uh, especially now, like this new agile projects which are based on customer feedback. These
Mhm.
are being changed continuously. So continuous training, continuous reading, it's really important. It will help you a
Yeah, that's
lot.
true.
you
And there's
you
some
will.
more like quality management later on, maybe after 1 year or whenever you get time. I'm also planning to first learn myself and get comfortable and have deep knowledge in quality management. Like Six
Mm,
Sigma, those also was very helpful. Like Six Sigma green belt, black belt. If you have, you can get. Means like if you have time and if you get interest, you can do that as well. And you can
mm,
try to participate in some kind of sessions, webinar. Just try to get involved so that you are in continuous
mm.
touch with the subject and you get the maximum use of this knowledge what you have right now.
Yeah, this quality management, it's also very good because QA/QC managers and QA/QC
Yeah, that's true
engineers are
actually.
and in Qatar. Yeah,
Personally, I
very.
have seen like this quality management along with PMP. If you do, you will have a definitely have a bright chance to get a good job actually in future. Means like it's
Mm,
like a lot of people in companies they're asking for these two like Six Sigma and PMP like that. So that is also
yes,
very.
yes.
Sometimes you can brush up some agile skills so that you have an extra knowledge compared to other people, so that you can get a better opportunity as maybe a team leader or maybe senior project manager or senior program manager, something like that. You can get and try
Mm,
to add some knowledge about some tools like Microsoft Project. You can learn more. You can learn
mm,
Jira. Try to add some
mm,
practical oriented knowledge as well. Not only PMP.
mm,
Apart from that, you add some practical. What just try to learn as a fun, like maybe just by watching some video or something like that.
mm,
Just try to add more portfolio to your knowledge. So what happens is
correct.
there will be one stage like you will be having all kind of knowledge. So once you apply for the job, that resume what you have will match as per the requirement.
Mm,
So you might get some
mm.
package which you are not expected also. Something like that will also happen sometimes.
And I really thought that it's very hard for people who are like very busy. I thought it was really hard because I was thinking, where do I find time to do all
Yeah, yeah.
this?
It
But
happens actually with
I
working professional. Even with me also, like I find tough, but sometimes I get motivated. Sometimes I motivate myself just by learning different things. At least
mm,
whatever possible from my end, I'll
yeah,
try
but
to share the knowledge
yeah,
with
like
people. Yeah, that's true.
possible if you will really put your mind into it. It's possible because as long as you know the concept, it's not that difficult for you to study, to review. It's like
Correct, correct. That's true.
automatic,
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
your system.
That's true.
You're
Yeah,
you're
that's
familiar.
true.
You encounter these things all the time, so
That's
it's
true.
not
Yeah.
that difficult to do it. So yeah, so
Yeah,
that's why I'm
thanks.
very happy.
Thanks very much. Yeah, thanks very much for sharing your experiences. And what final advice you'd like to give for all the PMP aspirant who are preparing for the exams?
Yes, for those who want to pass the exam, be very familiar, like keep taking mock exams and be
Okay, we have to
very
do
familiar.
mock exam. Okay, good, good. Yeah.
Be familiar with the concept, understand the concept by heart,
Understand the
like,
concept.
and
Okay. Instead of memorizing, we should understand the concept more, and we should attempt the mock exams. Okay. Yeah, that's
imagine
true.
that you are actually doing it. Like you are a project manager, you're actually doing it. You are faced with conflicts. You are faced with all these hurdles. Imagine what you should do in those situations.
That's true.
So it will
Practically
help
analyze
you.
and answer accordingly. And based on the
Yes, help
knowledge
you
what you
to
obtain from reading from like student
mm,
guide or from the mock exams, you just need to apply that.
mm,
That is important. Yeah.
mm. And be very familiar also with the documents that you need to consult when you are having conflicts, like how you where you will put the like change risk register, like change register, project charter. Be familiar with that because there are
Yeah.
many
Which document we
questions.
will need to refer to which particular case, those
Yes,
things.
yes, like which
Okay. That's
document you
true.
should refer to. You have this kind of situation, and they will trick you. They will really trick you with one words, a few words that you
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it is
PMI
the
exam
answer.
is very tricky sometimes. I understand that. Yeah.
Yes, they
That's true.
deliberately do that. They really trick you. So be careful with that. But as long as you understand it thoroughly, the concept, you know it by heart, you will pass it.
Good, good.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
thanks for sharing your journey, Melanie. And
So thank you.
all the best for your
Thank
career.
you.
Stay in touch. Yeah,
Thank
thanks a
you.
lot. Yeah.
Thank you for
Stay in touch.
pushing me for the times that I almost gave up because I
Sure,
thought
sure.
I don't have time.
No
Yeah,
problem, no
thank
problem.
you.
I understand you are a very busy person and you are with family also. So stay in touch. So hopefully this
You
PMP certificate and what all the knowledge you obtain will definitely help you to enhance your career. Okay. So all the best. Okay. Have a nice time. Okay. Thanks for your time
thank
again.
you
Thank you.
much.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.